Ooh, welcome back, everybody. All right. So, two things. I wanted to check out the new leveling mechanics, and of course, I'm gonna have a frozen screen for just half a second, apparently. Um, but as you, there is a new quest that just immediately pops up as soon as you load into any character below the level of 79, I believe. Called the Cult Within. So we're actually going to go do this quest line, which takes us back to Stormwind. Well, let's see. The Cult Within. So take portal from Veldraken to Stormwind. So we're going to... oh my gosh, this stupid lag today. I'm not sure what's going on with the internet, but it's been like this here at the house and at work. Has just been serious lag with everything. No, I don't care. Pop-ups. Okay. So we are actually going to be heading to Veldraken, which is way over this way. If I can get the map to pull up while we fly. So Veldraken is right over there. That's where we're heading. Let's see, we want to go for. There we go. You can see the main city. It's right there. That big old tower of stuff. And we're headed for the portal room here. I think part of the lag that we're going to have right now is everybody jumping on today. I had hoped that since we were doing the stream later this evening that it wasn't going to be that big of an issue, but it is sadly what it is. I picked a shaman for this, mainly because I've been wanting to level a shaman. So I was like, ooh, this would be a good opportunity to do a shaman. So I got it up to level 15 last night. We are playing a Elemental Shaman, so the spellcasting version of it. Also, I found another private server of WoW that sounded really interesting. I'm gonna play it off camera. Not too concerned right now about putting it on channel because I don't know how well it will work. Plus, we really just got back to doing retail, so look at all these people. This is 100%. I like that snake that they have.
I got a bat.
Ooh. Oh my god, this. Yeah. There's gonna be like 800 people at this one quest giver. Oh my gosh, the lag, man. Up and over. Oh, look at all those people. Come on. Oh, okay.
Over here, champion. The rumors I mentioned began in this part of the city.
Alright, complete quest.
All paths
Avoiding blame. Apocalyptic threats have taken many forms in Azeroth's history, but today we face Xal'atath and her Twilight Blade. I fear that people are falling into hopelessness as the Radiant Song cries a warning. The Twilight's Blade could use that despair to draw them into their ranks. My mages has identified this district as housing a particular amount of void energy. Investigating and stop any cultists you find. Disperse 6 suspicious citizens in Stormwind.
Please be discreet. Not everyone who seems suspicious or who practices void magic is necessarily a danger.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Okay, did that count as one? Okay.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one? We are bound by a common enemy.
Okay, that one also says he better hurry home.
Ahoy! Fair winds and following seas.
Oh, I love his outfit. I didn't know the level 80s could do this. Jeez, there's so many dead bodies.
What can I do for you?
I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Can I grab these guys before they run off?
Grants us strength.
Boom. I also picked the shaman because if we ever decide that we want to make a healer, the shaman we can kind of play around with. I have got it set up to where I can do some minimal healing here with the new healing mechanic that was added in to get rid of other mechanics that were working just fine, but Blizzard decided that... Ooh. Okay, that's 5. And 6. Okay. We'll go turn that in. But apparently, from what I understand, and I'm trying to hit level 20 so we can go do the catch-up stuff so we can get some better gear and some higher rated bags. But this is supposed to give us new bags, or new like inventory stuff, or whatever it was, like quest rewards. That's what I'm trying to think. Quest rewards. Okay, and then we're gonna go run and grab some food real quick from Sista. Meet Grand Majesty in the Twilight Highlands.
Now that we've confirmed the rumors, we must stop the Twilight's blade at its source, the Twilight Highlands.
Yet more minds twisted by the void.
It's been a long time since I've been out here.
You, Umbric.
There's so much lag from this. Holy cow. Oh, that's not a good sound. When music starts repeating, it's never good.
What would you ask of me?
Okay.
I am rather busy.
Find the Twilight Blade disguise and infiltrate the Twilight's Blade.
Infiltrate the cult and see what you can learn. But do not succumb to the allure of their sermons.
A strong enough will can resist the call of the void, Rameth.
Choose a...
You would do well to
Hold on.
remember that.
Exit. Hold up 1 second. Edit mode. Unfortunately, my mini-map is going to be in the way. So we can move that here. Dang it. Move you back over to the middle of the screen. Then we just move you down and you over. Like... this way, I guess. Back the original way. There. That works. Save. Alright, now let's look at the book. Choose a faction for your mark. Well, we are definitely Alliance. Click on a cell to place your mark. Well, this is a mini game. To draw. Oh, okay, okay. It's tic-tac-toe. Got it. We win. Okay, I don't know why we needed to play tic-tac-toe, but there we go. What? Is that the same thing over here? Oh no, that's a stolen Twilight's blade. Oh. Nope, don't care about that. Okay, so there's tic-tac-toe on both sides.
Baladash Malanore.
We may have removed the cult's presence from Orgrimmar and Stormwind, but their numbers still grow. This is a staging ground.
Eretor told me of a larger force being assembled by Xalatath. The Twilight's blade seems a lesser threat by comparison.
Every practitioner of void magic is a threat, Umbric. Have your own mistakes and misadventures done nothing to teach you that?
Becoming Rendorai has proven to me the opposite. The void can be harnessed for good, and its wielders left in control of their minds. If you want to speak of mistakes, look at your own magisters. How many times has their pursuit of power nearly led to ruin?
I will not be lectured by you. Not when you force me to exile you from Silvermoon for refusing to abandon your forbidden research.
The knowledge gleaned from that research has saved our world countless times. You're merely too stubborn to acknowledge it.
Enough! Like everything else you do, this plan to infiltrate the cult is foolhardy and dangerous. It had better work, Umbric.
Oh, it will, Ramath. The question is whether or not you'll admit it when it does.
Alright, so it says we need to collect robes, which is over there. But before we do that, let me go grab a quick plate of food. Since my sister was nice enough to make something to eat. And then we will be right back with more action for our Elemental Shaman. So, give me just half a second, guys. Ooh boy, howdy. Sister made nachos. Chicken nachos, and they are delicious. Okay. Mick Stompy and King Splash. I was reading the names on the DPS chart. Alright. Mounty up. And away we go. Yoink. Ooh. Mysterious Satchel. This Mysterious Satchel contains a few interesting items, including gear appropriate for your current specialization. So we got a staff. That looks like it's a huge upgrade for us. A 30 slot bag. Holy cow. Oh, I'm in combat.
I require a target.
Let's go ahead and help out the Shadow Priest that tried to help us.
I need to target something first.
Okay. Equip that 30. Woo! 30 slot bag is huge. Okay. We also got a shield. Oh, wait, no, that shield was one we were already wearing. Okay, so we don't have anything else yet from this. And we're still trying to collect robes.
Target.
All right, there, got the robe. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Ow, that hurt. Oh, all right. We got our robes. Cultist cowl collected. Oh, so okay. Since I can click this guy. All right. Cultist dagger collected. Okay. What changed with leveling and pre-patch? So that's what we're doing right now is the new pre-patch event that just dropped. From what I understand is the XP rate has increased from level 10 to level 79 is roughly like a 30%, I think they said,
Acolyte,
increase.
haven't you finished your training?
There are potions that we can get. So Warband, that's I could care less about that. But there are potions that we can get to drop, from what I understand, and those potions will actually give us, yeah. So like here's one right here, Battle of Mysterious Wisdom. When you use this, you get monsters and completing quests is increased by 10% for 2 hours. As far as I know, it's currently just for the event, unless I misread it, and it's going to be a permanent thing that we get for anybody that's trying to level in all.
The end is nigh.
I mean, it's already a crazy fast experience. If you just follow the primary quest line for any time walking event, plus doing time walking dungeons, takes about, depending on your spec, obviously, if you're going to do dungeons, can take roughly 4 hours to be done. To get to max level. What is this? Boing.
What is it? I require a target. Good day to you.
But yeah, I mean, again, if I misread it, it's possible that it is going to be a permanent leveling increase. I'm not 1,000% sure on that yet, but from what it sounded like when I read earlier today, is that it is in fact for this particular quote-unquote event that is going on until March. What is it, March 2nd, when midnight drops?
What now?
Or whatever, whatever day it was. I want to say March. I could be wrong though on that.
Can I assist you?
Boom. We need 5% more. Run over here and click this little gizmo here. There we go. Cultist activities complete. Okay. Whee!
You appear to be ready for your initiation now, fledgling. This way.
Alright, level 16.
May Zalatath favor you. Shouldn't you be studying? Take heed of Mordoon's speech. Our
New
leader's
ability
words
called
have set
Sky
many
Fury.
cultists' hearts afire. I'm sure they will yours as well.
Harness the fury of the Wind Lords to grant a target ally 2% mastery and empower their auto attacks to have a 20% chance to instantly strike again for 1 hour. If the target is in your party or raid, all party and raid members will be affected. Can I throw that on myself? I can. Nice. That's going over here with the buff section. Alright, so now we need to go... Because it's below us.
We are the Twilight's blade, the void black dagger Zalatath wields against Azeroth. We cut deep. Blood, carnage, chaos. This is what gains. We shall strike at the heart of Azeroth and end this flawed world. For Zalatath, for the Twilight's blade!
Oh, that's one way to get rid of a bunch of cultists.
Excellent
Detonation!
work, champion. I believe we have learned enough here. Time to tear this camp
I like his
apart.
armor.
The shadows serve us.
The cult and its leader must be eliminated.
I will meet you back at the base camp. Our fight against this cult is only beginning.
Alright. Now, if I read it correctly, we should be getting more of the new loot boxes, or whatever you want to call them. It's odd that we only got the first one. Unless it's daily. If it's daily, that's terrible. Headed over here to the boss.
still haven't learned. The Twilight's blade will be your end.
I need to target something first.
Teach you that.
And I have to say the spellcaster for the shaman is actually pretty darn good, I think. We'll see how it goes. I wish we could get more of these stupid boxes that they were talking about. We're supposed to be dropping. We caught ourselves on fire. That's great. Because we actually hit pretty hard. And then we have chain lightning off the rip too, which is nice. So we'll see. Got 2 casts of lava burst, which was nice. Just need a few more of these guys left and then we're done. The time walking dungeon, from what I read too, is supposed to have changed. Yep, it did. Wrath of the Lich King, and now we get the Satchel of Helpful Goods. So, nice there. Those dungeons are a lot of fun. Some really good old school ones to go back to doing. And we will be doing some dungeons tonight, hopefully. I don't know if more people will be doing them, but I'm hoping at least that we can get in and do some dungeons. I want to make sure I grab his loot. And of course we catch ourselves on fire again, but that was no, we need one more. That trapper apparently does not count. That's a lootable? What is this? There we go, that's all 12 cultists. And of course, we're gonna be over here where all the red dragons or black dragons or whatever they're supposed to be.
I maintain that this plan was a risk, Umbric. Luck has once
Title
again spared us from
definitely
your
not a
recklessness.
cultist. We also get the Twilight Blade Tabard. Add this to appearance warband, and then we get resonance crystals too.
Be about your work.
Baladash, Malanore.
Right, sell everything. Yes. What are these? The insignias. Oh, which is all like geared that we can get. Okay, how much insignia did we get from that? We just got resonating crystals. How do we get Twilight Blade insignia? Okay, we gotta figure out how to farm the stuff. Refreshing healing potion with a 5-minute cooldown. Restores 0 health. Hold on to that. That we're about to use, so it's going to be a moot point. We can get rid of that. I don't care about it.
Sun, chase your shadows.
There we go. Okay. So now we need to figure out how to get those insignias, because that's how we can buy some gear. I don't see any other quests here. There is a repeat, or this guy gives us a quest here. Twilight Dawn is worth 40. Heck yes, we're doing that. That's worth another 40. Defeat 3 Twilight Void rares. Twilight Blade is mustering forces. Stop their ascension. Weekly quest rewards. Twilight's Dawn. Okay, so 8 world quests completed or rare slain in the Twilight Highlands. All right, so let's go do this one first. Oop. Let's do the second one. In fact, I've been to the raid that's up there several times. Mainly being way overpowered, but...
The Twilight's Blade aims to recruit ogre brutes. Plant banners among them and sway them to our side.
Do we see a place to plant said banners? Plant a Twilight Blade on... Oh, on a corpse. Okay. Am I not able to use it on this one? Nope. Because I didn't take that guy out. Dang. Thog. I don't know who you is, Thog, but you going down, bud. Okay. And it won't let me plant a banner on this guy, even though I did the takedown. Interesting. He gonna kill me with a truffle shuffle. Oh no! Not the truffle shuffle. It would definitely be easier if we had a party that was out here doing this. That's alright. We still doing a ton of damage, yo. Do I have that in my bag? I do. Oh. Okay, we need 3 more. There's one. Elemental Shamans are really good. I wonder... No, that doesn't work. Okay. I do wonder, though, if... like, what the differences with enhancement shamans are. Because I know that those got an overhaul, too. Like, all the specs got overhauled. Ooh, what was that? Cataclysmic, jewel crafting. Dang, I was hoping that was something new. Because what I read today, maybe it is weekly. Which would be kind of a bummer, but these potions that I've got that it gave us with the 2-hour increase, but I could have sworn what it said was that we got a 30% increase or something crazy like that, because I was like, dang.
Excellent. That should make them think twice about
that
joining
jumped us
the
up
wrong
quite a bit.
side.
Alright, let's add that point. It wants us to add it into Stormkeeper. Boop. That can go there for now. Alright, so that one's now done. Now we're going to go over here and do that one. Now, I don't know how long it takes for these to reset. That says time left 3 days. This one says 10 hours. That one says 2 days. We might actually go see if we can get that elite.
Magic. Collect samples so we can understand their methods.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We've got plenty of time. Let's see if anyone's out here trying to do this
Twilight
elite.
Blade's use of shadow magic is causing rifts between Azeroth and the Void. Destroy them quickly.
Bro, what are y'all doing? This might be terrible. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Owie! Let's heal up. It's a lot of elites. Alright, so we're actually helping. There's a whole group out here doing this. We're not doing bad when it comes to damage, though. I figured with this many people, even though we're not in a party, I figured we'd be garbage at this. Here's the actual elite that we needed. Imagine being a tank for this. chasing her down is gonna be a nightmare for a tank. Yeah! Oh, and a piece of gear. Heck yeah, buddy. Okay, I don't see any more rares out here, which is kind of a bummer. Lord knows what their spawn timer is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for out here. Is it a flying quest? You have to fly through the bubbles? Yep. Seven, 9, 10, 11, 12.
A timely effort. Who knows what could have gotten through given the chance.
Okay. And now we're on to this one. Six shadow-infused shards. So, question is that something that we get off of these guys, or is it off of these? It looks like it's going to be off the gravel dudes. We'll just go a different direction. Oh, it's not even a 100% drop rate. That's gross. Ooh, not what I wanted. Heal up real quick. Wow, we actually have some good range. Two more. I was not expecting our range to be so far out there, though. We need one more. Okay. Dang.
Fascinating and terrifying.
There we go, got another
Thank you,
level.
champion. I look forward to understanding their methods more.
Okay. And then the last daily that we have, that we can do anyway, right now, is right up here.
We already have our hands full with entities the cult summoned. Do not let them bring more void creatures here.
Okay. One down. Kaboom! Ooh, got another potion of clarity. Received a potion of clarity. Unlooted. Increases your movement speed by 10%, lasts 30 minutes, and persists through death. Okay, so it's just this. That was definitely one of the new potions. Okay, then we need to shut this one down. That's 3 of 4. Ugh, looks like there's an old god up over there. We need 2 more of the things. That's 4 of 4. We just need 2 more void things, and then we're done. It looks like I've got 2 of them just sitting over there. We'll take those guys out. Near boom. You guys hurt. Dang it. Okay, chain lightning, not so good. But we just need the 1 more now, so it's fine. Whoa! How much health does he have? 280k. I don't think we can solo him, but if somebody else is out here... Like our void or our devour demon hunter would easily be able to take that guy. Because like these guys don't have that much health.
Thank you for delaying their reinforcements. For now.
Okay, so there's another elite over there. Let's go hunt that one down. We want to make sure we get to it before it dies. Because if anyone out here is doing these elites, we want to make sure we're part of that group taking them out. Come on, show me a target. Show me a target. Ooh, there's two. We'll go ahead and equip it because it's better gear. This is another one spawned on the map. Let's see if I go see this guy before any of the others spawn. Because I know he's over here somewhere. Right? Bro, how do you miss the giant big guy? Because we just need one more to finish that and two more of those. Let's just go. There's a ground. I don't know where that big guy disappeared to, though. Do the elites, like, despawn after? Doesn't look like you could go down into that, so... Here he is. Yeah. They only have 1,000 health, compared to this guy's, like, 300. Or 200. I don't know how to tag him so that everybody can see him. You know what I mean? It's so weird. But he's right there. It's a third elite that we would need. Well, he's a gold elite, so he's just a rare then. Well, I don't know. I mean, people are showing up. Do I wanna? Ah! Somebody get the aggro off me. No! Save me! Oh, there's two more. Hold on. There's that one and that one. We're gonna go see who's where. Is there anyone over here doing this one? Doesn't look like it. So real quick, we're gonna run back over to this one and see if anybody's over here. Oh, that one disappeared. Well, somebody's been working on it. Help! We gotta heal. Come on. There we go. Alright, wave 1 is almost done. Which is good. I'd like to be wherever other people. I see some people over this way, so we're gonna go over here. I throw chain lightning. Yeah, get all of them. There we go, got a level. And here's the big boss. This is a void something. The void. No. What were they called? Leveling in this game is always dead. What do you mean, Kane? I mean, leveling's always been, well, I can't say always, but there was a point in the game, I want to say right around, about the time they started time walking events, where leveling became significantly easier. Okay, no more world quests, so let's go turn in this one. Because I believe it's just repeatable, that we can continuously do this out here forever. But that's going to give us 40 of the new currency that we can use. And then if we can get one more daily to spawn, which probably won't be until tomorrow, but if we could get one more daily to spawn, we'd be able to do it and be able to turn it in for a total of 80.
What is it? The Sunwell must be protected.
Now, is it
The eternal
repeatable?
sun
That's my
still
quest.
guides us.
It is not.
Respect our customs.
Walk your own path.
So we got 86 currently. That's a companion. That's a companion. Toy. Companion. Was this just cosmetic nonsense? It is. Except for that. I want the flying mount. Look at that thing. And we're at 86. We're holding it on. It takes 100 to get it. Like, come on. Yeah. 1,000% we're doing that. It's not a component of the game that matters anymore, if that makes sense. No, yeah, no, 100%. Like, compared to how leveling now is like 12 years ago is crazy different. Absolutely. Absolutely. The way I put it is, retail is built for people that want to do in-game content. They want to be at the end. They don't want to deal with the starting and the middle nonsense. They want to be at the end as fast as possible. If you want the leveling experience, that experience where leveling actually makes your character feel more powerful and feel better and feel good, that you have to go to what is it? Classic. You got to go to Classic for that. That's where the leveling experience is really going to make that difference. Sure, we're not that. But alright, so we just need to wait for another elite to spawn, and that might give us enough. Too bad this game doesn't give you any. We already won. Yeah. Class, yep. Well, that was an easy win. It should have gone here. But no, you're good, man. Like, I 100% agree with you.
Greetings, traveler.
It's over the years it got worse and worse, and I want to say around Mists of Pandaria, somewhere between Mists of Pandaria and I want to say Shadowlands. I think that's where the game really started to fall off. I honestly believe that Mists of Pandaria was the beginning of the end, so to speak, when it came to how World of Warcraft felt like World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? Because there were points. There really was. There were points beforehand that you could do a quest line and it would explain the why of something, and then you would go and get a piece of gear and you were like, holy crap, this changes my whole build. I gotta change my whole build because of this one piece of gear gave me stats that make it better to do this one spec. Like, my biggest thing I can always point to is back when we were doing Frozen Throne, when that was still the raid to be doing during Wrath of the Lich King. I can remember having a guy come into our raid wearing basically greens and blues. And I'd say probably 85% of our raid was max geared. Like, they had all their best in slot stuff, right? And he comes into our raid, and we were like, hey, man, like, that's not going to fly it. And he goes, I guarantee you I can out-DPS your DPS. And he came in as a mage. And he did. In essentially greens and blues, he blew our DPS out of the water. I mean, just dominated the DPS chart. And after the raid, we were talking to him, and he goes, you got to understand that games like this are stat driven, you know? So he showed us how to look at the stats. Of course, back then you had basically 3 pages worth of stats you had to pay attention to. Now it's not so much. It's where, you know, you've got this and you've got this and that's it, you know? If you're a tank, you need some armor. Everybody else needs not as much armor, right? Whereas, you know, we're a spellcaster, so haste is going to be important for us, crit's going to be important for us, mastery is going to be important for us. Versatility is kind of just a meh stat, honestly. So, at least for most builds. But yeah, ooh. Come back here! We want to get that new mount! As well as all the other gear that is dropping here. Okay, where is everybody landing? Hello? Crap. I'm gonna help him as best I can. Let's heal him up. Oh, he takes some good solid hits. There we go. Problem is I'm not seeing a stat bar for fighting all those guys, to be honest with you. Ideally, you as raid bots, if you want to truly optimize, if that's the goal. Yeah. And like the guild that I was in at the time was my stepdad's guild. Because yes, I was still a child at the time. But the deal with his guild was like half of us were raiders, the other half were I got destroyed. Let's go destroy this one over here too. Not really sure. Oh, snap. Save me! Thank you. I'm a little one. But like, half of our guild was raiders, the other half were, like PvP enthusiasts, to put it nicely. So, it was fun being in that guild, because everyone knew a little bit of something, and we were never afraid. Like, the one thing I tell people all the time, and this carries over into real life too, is never be afraid to let someone else teach you something that they're good at. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid to learn new things. I think we're needing to blow up a bunch of those little black orby things. Oh, I see another shaman out here. Hey, bud. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be clicking those orbs. Oop, crap spawn. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can hit. Hold up. Let's hit this one. Gotta keep an eye on that middle part there. Because when the boss spawns, we gotta make sure that we're over there to do it. Wait, come on. I don't know what the scroll is. Yeah, I'm not sure why these guys are not. Immune while ritual continues. Yeah, why would you mark yourself for PvP here? I'm not sure what's up with this boss. I think everybody else is starting to get to the point too where they're like, okay, what do we do? Because, like, we're attacking the ads, we're clicking the little orby things, we're blowing up the stuff that needs to be blowed up. Oh snap. Save me! The voice of the hills and the nerd and the barrel river. Now there's another one? I'm all for more elites. They at least offer us gear. And XP. Just watching all those attacks is crazy. We'll hold on to the shield in case we get a nice one-hander to go with it. Oop, way due north of us. Oop. Oh, and we can turn in our other one, so we can get our mount now. Oh, no! Don't lag! Don't kick us! Please! Crap. Attack anything that twitches. 93%, 94%. Slay the ritual. Oh, my shield came off. Let's also pop Sky Fury on ourselves too. Ow! Huh? And you didn't give us any gear? Terrible, bro. Let's go get our new mount, though. Boop. Okay. Level 19. Where's that supposed to take us? Portal to Stormwind. Portal to Dorangal requires level 68. Okay, and then that's the portal to Orgrimmar. Alright, where is Vinderboy?
Question everything.
Oh, we're only at 90. Oh, we didn't
There
turn
is
it in. I was like, how are we only at 91?
Do not squander resources.
The universe is full of mystery.
Yeah, yeah. And we still have 30 left over. Aw, and he's just the cutest little thing. Axe, two-handed axe, longbow, dagger, rifle, hammer, great hammer, cowl, shoulders, robe. I'm kind of mad that this doesn't have a warglaive.
Fate is ours to decide.
We got the new mount. We got to use it. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing is sweet. Alright, well, we're technically done with this. Twilight Ascension Blade. So, I mean, we can just stand out here now and just go do time walking for the extra XP through time walking, which is 30%. I know that for a fact. Sign of the Scourge, bonus event, Wrath of the Lich King time walking. Wrath of the Lich King reputations gains from combat and quests increased by 50%. No, thank you. Winds of Mysterious Fortune. This is the one that I was talking about earlier. So, I could have sworn it was a bag or something that you got it. But, quests and kills on leveling characters have a chance to reward mysterious satchels that can contain equipment, cosmetics, combats, and experience potions. Experience gains increased by 20%. I thought it was 30, but it's not. 20% from levels 10 through 80. So there you go. It's worth to do that event as a PvPer. Absolutely. Yeah. Look, here's the thing. If you're going to do it on a max level character, probably not. If you're doing it on a character that you're building specifically for PvP, that you're trying to level, then 100%. It's going to be worth it, Jimbo, to come do this event. Because you're going to get gear, regardless. Right? Higher rated stats means that you're going to get way more damage when you are doing your PvP stuff, right? Now, is it going to be PvP specific gear? No, unfortunately, it is not. Plus, you have a chance to get this really cool freaking mount. Like, how dope is this thing? Now, I will say, since we don't need anything out here today, we can come back and get more tomorrow. Let's go back to Stormwind. We're going to change our time walking event with Chromie. We're going to go do we might as well do Lich King, right? I mean, that's the time walking stuff. So we might as well go do that. Not a fan of this staff, I'll tell you that. But it had better stats and allowed us to do more damage, so we're going with it. Ugh, alright. So let's go talk to Chromie real quick like. I'm also going to fly over here. I want to see if that portal is still here. I know of other ways to get out there, so it's not a big deal if that portal is not here. It is not. So, I know how to get out there. Again, it's not that big of a deal. Well, let's go talk to Chromie. I'm on the wrong part of the lake. We need to get over here. I was like, what happened to Chromie? Did they move him? Alright, and then we want to go click on you, select a different timeline. We're going to go Wrath of the Lich King. There we go.
Exercise restraint when showing your great power to the Scourge.
Meow. Sail to Northrend. Technically, there's a portal we could take that would take us to Crystal Song Forest, Dalaran version, which is in Wrath of the Lich. I mean, what cosmetics? I mean, I was showing off the cosmetics. There's not a whole lot cosmetic wise. When it comes to gear, but you get some generic looking weapons for a one-handed weapon, or one-handed sword, two-handed sword, one-handed axe, two-handed axe, bow, dagger, and staff. I think that was it. So it doesn't have a shield, and it didn't have Warglaze for cosmetic purposes. Now, as far as the gear that the elites were dropping, I mean, that's the only weapon that we got. We got that necklace, we got those gloves, we got boots, we got one ring, and that was it. So, now the mount that we got, oh, that's not good. Hello? Game? That was interesting. Okay. We're faster than the boat. Pick up his quests.
King's honor, friend.
And then you guys know the drill that I follow for this. We're just going to pick up all the quests. It says 6 minutes for time walking.
What can I do for you?
We'll see.
For the Alliance?
Okay.
The Naru have not
Click to complete.
Well met.
And then at level 20, we can go do the what you call it? The why is my brain not working? The catch-up experience. We can go do it to get a bunch of bag space. We also got a really good bag doing that too. It was a level 30 slot bag. Apparently, just doing quests, we can get more of those satchels to spot. At least, that's what this says. Quests and kills on leveling characters have a chance to award mysterious satchels, which can contain equipment and stuff of that nature. Now, do we know how often that's going to be? Not at all. But a chance is better than 0. So, I would suspect that it's, you know, I suspect that the chance of it occurring is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 5 to 10%, if not lower. God, compared to when we came out here and did this with like our Death Knight or our Demon Hunter, yes, I know those are heroic classes, technically. It's just crazy how slow it can take this shaman to take down targets. Go on. I think we need 2 more crypt crawlers. Charge yourself with lightning, causing your next 1 lightning bolt to deal 150 minutes, and also causes your next 1 lightning bolt to or chain lightning become instant cast and trigger an elemental override. Except for I'm getting it on more than 1, which is odd, but it is what it is. But yeah, as soon as we hit 20, we'll go do the catch-up experience thing, because that's going to give us some bags, it'll give us some better gear, the whole 9 yards. We are looking for intellect. If I was to get this mace and equip it with the shield we still have in our inventory. Hold up. We got to put down a flame spitter, because it decided that it needed to attack us. If we were to get this and equip our shield, we'd still lose damage per second, intellect, stamina, haste, and mastery. So, it's a bummer. Dagger, mace. Okay, so they're all garbage. 763 looks like to be the most. So, sellable. And it upgraded, so that's good there. Okay. We just hit 20, so let's put that point there. Astral Ship. Nice. Don't need that on my bar. Don't need that on our bar anymore. Let's do the boat real quick. See, that's what I thought. It had an average time of like 6 minutes. We've been in queue for 10. I don't want to use chain lightning, sorry. Tell you what though, this is like the first caster for me that has felt like an actual caster. I said it while playing the new Demon Hunter, which is technically a caster class. It is definitely a unique feel it feels more like a melee mix, even though a lot of its melee abilities are close range. Or, not close range, at range. Usually between, like, 35 and 45 yards. You can use the quote-unquote melee abilities of that class. But it also feels like a really good... Like, if you've ever played the Red Mage from Final Fantasy XIV, it feels like the Red Mage from there, where you can start at range, do some serious damage, jump into melee, do a bunch of damage, jump back out, and start the cast sequence all over again.
Can I help you?
I do wish that it had more than basically one attack.
You need something? Be careful.
To build up its other stuff. But that's just me. I feel like all I'm doing is pushing one button without doing the one button build, essentially.
Hey there. You need something?
Okay, boom. Drop you. There we go. End your career, and then we're going to turn around and start taking this guy out. Go, and then a whole bunch just spawned. Let's go ahead and heal up. Okay. No, don't catch me on fire. Alright, we need 2 more. And the other thing too is with the probability of those satchels dropping, like, you want to loot everything that you take out. Go, so then we come over here. Nothing to loot. Great. Recuperate. Excuse me, good lord, hiccups. Okay, let's turn this in, and let's go do the starting XP real quick, and then we'll come right back.
You got my attention. Be good.
Okay, so he gives us another quest to go. No, hold on. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump over. Then we gotta go set our Hearthstone just in case something goes sideways while we're out there.
Light be with you. Light bless you. What can I do for you?
These guys all have quests.
The Legion's end draws near.
The Legion's end draws near. Whee. Okay. And I don't think we had any other quests in here to turn in. No, we don't. Okay. So let's go to the inn real quick. We're going to set our Hearthstone to here. And then we will go do the starting XP stuff now that we've hit 20.
Looking for something specific?
Buy my Hearthstone. Browse your goods. Sell, 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 sell. Sell. Alright, throw that down here because it's quest item. Throw that down there because it's quest item. And then, Shift J, hit start. So we're going to teleport to the Arathi Highlands. How long will it take you to reach level 80 with this event? So the total event, 0. There's the
Arathi Highlands.
Oh, hush.
Once bitterly contested. We must take back
Okay,
Hammerfall.
so the actual event is this right here, called Winds of Mysterious Fortune. You gain 20% increased XP from levels 10 through 80. I think it actually ends at level 79, if I remember the deal on it that's on Blizzard's website. I think they say that it ends at level 79. This is saying level 50. So it really just boils down to how fast you can quest and do dungeons. If we wanted to do, like, dungeon spam, I would switch this guy to a healer right now. And, speaking of which, we need to... we could switch to a healer and then just dungeon spam forever. And we would probably, in a 4-hour time frame, if not less, be level 80. Like, that's just the crux of it. So it kind of boils down to what your build is and how fast you're capable of leveling. If you're playing a class that only has access to DPS and you're only doing quests, it's going to boil down to if you know the route for the quests, if you are able to, you know, take down targets fast enough. I mean, there's a lot of factors into it, but in theory, it's 20% faster. Of 10. Of 10. Okay.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness. The true battle lies ahead.
This is starting to look like a coordinated assault. Let's move.
What mount are they on?
Raiding
Oh.
farms. The ogres and kobolds must be gathering supplies for a larger strike.
Be safe.
What would you
The other reason I want to do this is this gives us a really good baseline of starter gear.
Well met.
So, that's another reason to do this whole event. Dang, I don't know what movie they're watching in there, but holy cow. It's allowed. No. Pick that up too. Go over here, pick up this pumpkin. I was doing this yesterday and it glitched because me and one other person clicked the same pumpkin at the same time. And so, even though I had like 2 pumpkins, my guy only showed 1 until I came over and collected another one. There we go. That should be plenty for this. That's done. And now we just gotta take out the big guy that's inside here. Runk. Oh. Go ahead, Demon Hunter. There we go. That's our first one right there. They better have given it to it. It did not. Oh, did it give it to him? Oh, I'm gonna be so upset, bro. I wonder if that's why we haven't been seeing any. It's because other people are able to loot it.
The way forward will not be easy.
Loktar. Dromkar. For Azeroth.
I will do what I can. The plans you recovered suggest that Stromgarde is their next target. We must make haste.
So if I go with that and the shield, I get more armor and critical strike and versatility, but I still lose haste, mastery, and damage. So does not look like that was going to be a good trade-off. Huh? Earthquake or Earthquake? What are you guys thinking? We've got Earthquake, which is instant, causes the earth within 8 yards of your target to tremble and break, dealing 400 nature damage. Or this one, which is 60 Maelstrom, instant, causes the earth within 8 yards of your target location to tremble and break. I think we'll go with Earthquake. Apparently the Frost Mage has that problem too, for its Blizzard. Okay. But yeah, we saw that satchel, it just didn't give it to us. Okay.
The time for dreaming is over.
Well met.
I will do what I can.
But that was the first one. Oh.
Hello.
So we don't have an interrupt ability at all.
Thrall and I will locate their leader.
And because of that,
you've disrupted their forces.
We don't get oh, we have so much more bag space than when we started. This is crazy. Because we don't have an interrupt skill, we can't talk to Sergeant Colvin to go do the interrupt deal. So don't want to get in a fight with that ant. Catapult number 1. Now, if we found somebody fighting one of the big dudes, we would go help them, but we is not picking a fight with no big dude. I don't know why it didn't let us just auto-loot that bag, since we were looting the guy, but I mean, it is what it is. It's that technically would have been the second one we got, because the first one you get is an even bigger one, and then you open it and it gives you the mysterious satchel. But it is what it is. Oh, I hate the stupid knockback. Oh, dang it. Whee! Oop. That one over here is lootable. I mean, if you're gonna nuke everything and then run away, I will be more than happy to pick up all of your loot, since there's a chance for bags to drop for me. Oh, no, mage, no. Okay, poop.
I require a target.
And click the cart. 85 percentile. If we could get somebody to fight one of those stupid Ettins, we'd be done. Because they give a ton of stuff. Is somebody fighting one? He's fighting something, alright. Okay. Oh! Don't hurt me! They won't let me loot it? Punks. Oh, it's already been 2 hours. I think we'll go for another hour tonight. I did start pretty early.
A long road lies before us.
Lotar, Bromkar.
Oh. Yep. Yep.
Let honor.
target
Aw.
something first.
I didn't realize he was under combat. We'll do this right here. And then let's look at our... Let's see, we've got the mole machine. While out there, summon a mole machine that tunnels through the earth. Not really sure what that's for, but alright. Let's see, Astral Recall. That is level 32. We get Water Walking at 33 and Heroism at 48. At level 30, we get Thunderstorm. See, I thought about going Enhancement and doing Melee, since I'm trying to find, like, a Melee character I really want to do. What's up, Light? That's one thing I was going to recommend to my friend Devin, because he's looking for a class that, as he says, feels like a Spellblade. I mean, I guess you could say that the, Enhancement Shaman is kind of Spellblade-ish, right? You can use fist weapons and do a bunch of agility spell damage. It's weird that it's an agility tree, if I remember correctly.
Well met.
It may have changed, but the last time I played one, it was... There we go. So now, as you can see, that helped us fill up all of that. None of the weapons really helped us compared to the one that we got while we were out in the new area. Same thing with the necklace. The necklace we got is way better. But that gave us a bunch of stats. So now we're at 16 crit, 14 haste, 33 mastery. Those were all much, much lower. But there we go. That completed this.
What would you ask the daughter of...
I will return to Hammerfall to help with the repairs.
And I'll do the same for Stromgarde. We could all use a moment of respite.
Yeah, whatever. Jaina Proudmoore.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness. We all have our ghosts.
Show me where to go to next. I don't want to go to Dragonflight. So I'm going to go click this. Abandon. Yeah. She's going to be like, oh, you have a quest. And I'm going to be like, no, I have a Hearthstone. That almost got us to 22 just doing that. So that was almost 2 levels right there. I might want to read that later. Okay.
Hello.
Let me browse your goods. Cannot sell that. Okay. Get rid of it that way then. We can't afford to lose all that int, though. That's the problem. And if we swap it to the one that has intelligence, we're dead even on int, so we don't lose any, but we would lose damage per second. We'd gain a little bit more crit. We'd lose some haste. We'd want it with this guy, though, wouldn't we? Right? Isn't that the one that it equips it with? Yeah. It's like this one wouldn't do us any good compared to this level 22 one, so we can get rid of that shield. Let's go ahead and do this. Yee. And then we can put that staff down here just in case it ends up somehow being better. I'll do some research later on that. Okay. Crash land, okay. We will go... We'll go until like 9 o'clock my time, so that's in like 35, 40 minutes. So we need to also come over here and do this. Crash land. Okay. Okay, got that note. Jump. And then we can go. Let's go turn that in, because that's going to give us our level 22.
How are you? Watch your back.
And then we can pick up this quest.
Hello. Have a good one.
Then we'll come in here real quick.
Warm wishes to you.
8's over. Go with that.
Good fortune.
What up, Devourer?
Hey there. Good day to you.
Okay.
Good fortune. Hearken on Poros. Be well.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, I know who you is, bruh. I know who you is, bruh.
Well met. Be careful.
I cannot attack that target. I cannot attack that.
You were saying, lady? Now, I do think that haste is going to be, like, haste crit, or possibly crit haste in that order, is probably going to be the primary way you would want to build this guy, stat-wise. Because the faster your haste is, the faster you can throw spells. But if you sacrifice too much haste and get hardly any crit on that, then, you know, what somebody can hit once, you're going to hit in 2 or 3. You know what I mean? So, you want to find an easy balance between the two. Come on. I talked to you.
See you later.
I know who you is, bruh. Let's go.
I cannot attack that target.
Interesting shadows for those two to show up right there. And they're right there. That's hilarious. I noticed that that guard didn't randomly spawn here, though. There's a guard who can, like, randomly spawn down there, and it makes no sense. Okay.
Can I help you? See you later.
Come on, come on. But see, like, the other reason I want to do time walking dungeons is because you get more XP boosts. So I tell you what, we may swap over to healing here in just half a second. So that we can do some dungeons. How about that? My primary focus is going to be the Elemental Shaman. But I want to get at least one dungeon done so that we can get that buff. So let's turn this in. We can now grab this guy's quest.
Sure. Very well then.
He sends us out into the water. And then we'll switch over to Restoration, add our spells so that we can do some healing while we're in a dungeon. And then we'll re-queue as a healer and try to get a dungeon done tonight.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
5 armor, lose haste versatility, but we gain stamina, armor, and int. Yes, please. I could have sworn that all the gear that we got from, was level 20 or higher. So why were we still wearing a chest that was level 11? Now, I'm afraid I didn't equip the chest.
Hey there.
I don't see a chest here, so it may have been one of the first things we sold. Oh well. We have one now. That's the important part. Okay, so let's quickly do this. We're going to go over to specializations. We're going to go over here to healer. And this will actually also give me a good way to talk about how the healing mechanic has changed in World of Warcraft as well. So used to, you would need an add-on or be really good at hitting certain other skills, right? We're going to put Riptide down here. We'll put Ascendance down here. I want to keep this top bar free of anything other than... I don't know what Spirit Walk is. Don't care. This should always be DPS up here. Boom. Let's see. Healing Stream has 2 charges. Instead, gain 1 additional. Okay. If you already know Healing Stream Totem, instead gain 1 additional. Okay. The cooldown of Ascendance and Healing Tide Totem is reduced by 60 seconds. Interesting. Healing Stream Totem heals for 100% more, decaying over its duration. Transform into a Water Ascendant for 15 seconds, immediately healing for 1,931. And then Healing Stream Totem. Okay. I would have gone with Healing Rain. Yeah, I want Healing Rain. Healing Rain is a good one. Oop. Okay. There we go. Okay, and that totem can come over here. So, these are all the heals that we have, and then we also have Earth and Shield. This goes on to our tanks, right? So now, I need to go to Options. And then we need to go to... Which one was it? Click casting. There we go. So now we need to add, like, Riptide. That needs to be on here. And I want it to be the right button. Right? So, add binding. We can go up here, and I can now do Healing Wave. And I want that to be bound to... because I use tab and I use the auto targeting system, so I don't really need to right or left click on stuff. Right click might be a little bit of a problem, so I might redo that later, but it is what it is. Why do I not see Healing Rain? Healing Wave, Purify Spirit, Ascendancy, Healing Rain. Not available for click cast binding. That might be a slight problem. Alright, so save. So now, when I click here, we throw Healing Wave. Right? And then when I do my other one, we do the very quick, dirty heal there. In that case, we'll just move everything over. And then if I hit 4, I can throw that. We get Healing Rain up. Totem, I guess, can be 5. Earth and Shield. I really would prefer to have that as a keybind button, but... looks like all of these... yeah, Earth and Shield. There we go. Earth and Shield. Shift left click. How about I do this? How about we go reset to default. Right? All those are now unbound. Chain heal. We've got chain heal as well. So that we can throw down there. Let's go... chain heal will be... actually, here. We want to do Earth and Shield. That's still going to be... Earth and Shield will be control left button. Riptide. Restorative Waters. So this is... so my quick heals are always... my right button. Healing Wave will be my left button. Chain Heal will be my middle button. All on Shift. What else do we get? Blizzard Brilliant Flame, Sky Fury, Healing Wave, Purify, Lava Burst, Riptide. So Water Shield. I don't even think we have Water Shield, do we? Just hit save. Do I have access to Water Shield yet? I'm not trying to quick cast it, so that's fine. I don't like that it's trying to tell me DPS when we're a healer. Okay. Control I. We need to switch back over to you. Could it give it to us? No. And then we're going to reset data. And we're going to go to DPS, talents, starter build, make sure that it puts it all where I need it. There we go. Boom. Man, it has been a long time since I've been in here. I like how it just wants me to cast Chain Lightning forever.
Defend yourself for all the good it will do!
Alright, there we go. Now we get to go to single target DPS.
Behold the fury of iron and steel! Alternate view!
go.
Flesh is not stronger.
Why does it say there's no loot? Obviously there's loot. Look at all the sparkly bodies. Woo! Already got an upgrade. Love it.
I require a target.
Need roll. That sucks. So you got a need roll on that crap. Oh, we got it. Nice. Everybody passed. What? Alright, I'll take it. And we have a new talent because we leveled up. Okay, now here you just want to run through. Because these things will just respawn. And they slow you down. Alright, so we did get that satchel, which is awesome. So now we can click it. And look at that. Got an upgrade.
I need to target something first.
I still don't understand why it's sparkly and says no loot. The only thing I can think of is that they have stuff that they're not picking up and the game is showing me their loot.
Who have destroyed my children? Shall pay.
I remember when that was a giant worry, the shattering stomp or whatever it's called. See what I mean? Like, it says that those are lootable, but you can't do anything with them. He's gonna awaken all the statues. I like how his portrait's just a skeleton for this prot warrior. Alright, I hope you have aggro warrior. Or I'm gonna die. I have been feared. No. I don't get it. I think that's a bug. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. Did not need to fight those guys. You could literally just... If you're okay with the ads, you can run straight to the boss. It's a bummer we still gotta do this stupid mechanic. Damn, there we go. Go on, warrior. You group up a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I... Oh no! They put me to sleep! Okay. Man, I remember when you had to be so careful doing this dungeon so you didn't accidentally pull too, like, incorrectly or too much or any of that jazz. Back when you had to LOS like a crazy person. Like, these dungeons used to really, I mean, look at this. I don't get the loot. It's gotta be a bug. Ugh.
I have witnessed the rise and
fall of empires. The birth and extinction of entire species. Let's spread out just a little bit. Lightning Nova. Just go run over here. Yay, time walking. Oh, and we got a belt. Yeah, we'll do another one, bud. We just got 3 upgrades. No, 4. No, 3. 3 upgrades, because the bosses didn't drop anything. And look at that, we leveled up again. And now, just to show you, this gives us another 5% for now. Plus this, so we're at 25% more XP right now. They all left. Bummer. Except for the one DPS guy. And see, he's still glitched too. Okay. They all left, so we're gonna leave the instance group. Let's run it as a healer. Okay, we'll do one more. Which will put us right at 9 o'clock. Okay, so now we go over here. We go activate. Make sure that our stuff is still set.
I need mana first.
Oh, let's go here. Boom. And then, let's see, sets. Oh, we do have the really good, okay. We gotta transmog this chick. I'm sorry, that looks kind of dope, though. Yeah, no. I forgot I had the whole set for Firelance. I think that fits us quite well, actually. There's not a transmogrifier here in town, which sucks. Alright, so we need to do this. Because that will give us food and mana, right? Restores 50% of your maximum health. Oh, wait, no. It does not. But, alright, healing wave. Chain heal. Okay. And then from you, browse your goods. You've got mana stuff, right? Just for giggles, if we need it. We can sell you. We can sell you. Okay. And then we want to go Control I. Go here. And we get more time walking badges for being a healer. But yeah, right now we're getting 25% more XP. That's water shield. Oh, we can have lightning and water on? What? Interesting. Alright. While we wait, I like how the average wait time for a healer says that it's 69 seconds currently. We can go turn in the quests in Dalaran there in Crystal City. It is out, yeah, this way. Oop. Never mind. Look at all those rewards we're gonna get. And we can go do this guy's quest too.
You got my attention. Interest you on a pint? Here there. Off with you. What's on your mind?
And then I want to click you. Hank. Come on, come on. Leveled up again. Look at that. Already 25. Healers and tanks really have the easy way through this.
I must get closer.
What kind of tank is he? Prot warrior? Yeah, he should be fine while I collect these real quick. It's everybody else that might have a little slight problem. First, he's gonna go pull the first boss. And the entire room.
Too far away.
Whoa, rolled a 94 for it? I'll take that, bud. All day long. And it's a purple one, too. The last one we got, I think, was a blue, wasn't it?
Your blood is mine! Aronel Ladell! Their fate shall be yours! Not so fast! Not so fast!
There we go. Oh crap, I got stunned. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that. We'll open it at the end.
I am out of range. Too far away.
Did he die or something? I am confused. I don't know what other quests I picked up for in here, but it was more XP. I know about the 5 weapons, and then after that, I don't know.
My attack.
By all means, don't assess the situation, you half-wit. Just jump into the fray.
What is this guy? Retribution Paladin. Why is he taking so much damage? And then we've got a Void Demon Hunter in the party. And then we can drop a Healing Stream Totem as well.
See you soon. What sort of necromancer lets death stop him? I knew you were worthless. Warrior dead.
Dang, already another level. Beauty is whatever quests we don't finish in here, because he's clearing, like, literally everything out of the dungeon, we could just run back through if it's collection stuff. Because if I remember correctly, isn't there a... No, that was a different dungeon that had you collect, like, the cups and all that crap. We want to keep up with the tank. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the new heal. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a fan of the new mechanic. For healing. I miss having voodoo because I'm used to it. Eventually, I might get used to this one if we decide to make a healer more permanent, but
My life for the Death Lord.
Phase 1.
Your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all. You are damned. Arise and carry out the Master's
And
will.
return! A second chance to carve your skull!
There we go. And look, we leveled up yet again. Got a frozen orb, which we don't really need. That's just sellable. So in this one, we got one piece of gear, but we went from 24 to 27 in this dungeon. So okay. We'll go for a solid 3 hours. This is awesome. I love this. All right. So in this bag, we got Mysterious Coif, level 31. Big jump for us in gear. Okay, and in this satchel, we ended up getting a rank 30 back piece. So there we go. So now we can dip out, and then we'll queue for another one. Oh, and as far as XP goes, because remember, I told you, every time you do that, you get an increase in how much total XP you have, right? So, we picked up a Mysterious Swift Drive Melee, ranged, and Spell Haste, increased by 10%. We picked up one for movement speed, yay. But, so we've got the 20% there, and now, with 2 stacks, we're at 10%. So now we're at 30% faster increase. Okay? And that's just on 2 time walking dungeons. Let's go do it again. And our currency, we're already at 240. Shoot. So we can have one character that just has all of it. Interesting. And then we could go out to Storm Shield and pick up more stuff. What's my gold right now? 326. Let's sell this, and while we See, no, that's not what I
Have a
wanted to
good
do.
one. You need something?
Browse goods.
See you around.
Waiting on said tank. Whew, this dungeon. Wow. We can finally accept that. I meant to do that several times. Oh, we forgot to go to the end of the... Oops.
I can't stay for long. Back to my studies, I suppose.
Sure, I don't remember that one
We have
specifically.
much work to do if we are to defeat the Lich King and put an end to the Scourge. Our allies within the Argent Crusade and the Knights of the Ebon Blade have broken through the front gate of Icecrown and are attempting to establish a foothold within the Citadel. Their success hinges upon what we discover within these cursed halls. Although our mission is fraught with peril, we must persevere. With the attention of the Lich King drawn toward the front gate, we will be working our way through the side in search of information that will enable us to defeat the Scourge once and for all. King Variant's SI-7 agents have gathered information about a private sanctum of the Lich King's, deep within a place called the Halls of Reflection. We will carve a path through this wretched place and find a way to enter the Halls of Reflection. I sense powerful magic hidden away within those halls. Magic that could be the key to destroying the Scourge. Make haste, champions. I will prepare the troops to fall in behind you.
So this guy's a Death Knight. I can tell with the way his health will go way down and then bounce right back up before I can get a heal off. Blood DKs scare me. Like... But I feel like we almost have two tanks, because, like, this dude is just being obnoxious with how much damage he's taking. Yep, that one's blue. Jeez, we're getting good rolls. It's level 28, by the way. Okay, we want to move that down there just in case we get another one. $82K, $21K, $8K, 122. So this guy is what, level 80, level 80, level 38, level 26.
Finally, a captive audience. The vortex of the harvested calls to you.
Yo! Alright, I'm gonna throw that down there. I want to see how many total... Oh, everybody else got bags? What? It's only a level 20 slot bag, so it's not that great. What is with the music? Hold on. That's legit in the game? I don't remember this music in the game. I don't remember that being in the game, which probably means I'm going to get a copyright strike, because I don't think that is quote-unquote WoW music. Okay, let's heal everybody up. Click on the tank, give him a shield. Punch him in the face.
You dare look upon the host of souls! I shall devour you all!
Suffering, anguish, chaos. Rise and feed.
Bam!
Will not be abated! You only delay the inevitable!
Look at all those frozen orbs everybody won. And then Special Girl is back here as soon as she becomes talkable, I guess. There she is.
It's good to see you. I can't stay for long. Excellent work, champions.
Quickly through the
We shall set up
portal.
our base camp in these chambers. My Magi will get the Scourge transport device working shortly. Step inside it when you are ready for your next mission. I will meet you on the other side.
Look at that. Hit level 30. Okay. The heroic dungeon, I think, has that, so we can go ahead and abandon that quest. Alright, so we ended up getting this right here. And another one of those stupid frozen orbs. Okay. So let's look here. We ended up with a helmet that is not better, actually. Well, I don't know. Hold on. We would gain armor. We technically gain 1 int. Stamina stays the same. Critical strike goes up, and we get haste instead of versatility. So I don't know why it says 1 int goes down when we go from 7 int to 8 int. And the stamina is literally the same. I don't understand. And yet it does. Like, look at that. I am so confused. Nope. Okay, what did we get out of the satchel? And what did we get out of the bag? Well, there we go. Alright. So got quite a few little upgrades there. We got all the way to level 30. We're going to go transmog our gear. That's what we're going to do real quick before we get off. And then we're going to go leave instance group. That's going to boop us right back out. We're going to go transmog our gear. And then that is going to be that we're going to hit our 3 hours for the day. We will definitely be back at this tomorrow. Let's see, / played. Total time on this guy. I don't know if we could really count this, but because I played for 2 hours yesterday. No, for about an hour and a half yesterday, give or take, and we're coming up on 3 hours here. So, let's see. But that got us up to 15% there, plus the 20% there, so now we're up to 35% increase
Need help?
XP. Let's fly to Dalaran real quick. We'll turn these in, use the portal that's in Dalaran to get us... Actually, we can transmog while we're in Dalaran, so we don't really have to go back to Stormwind, so we're good there. And we got mail from Justicar Meryl Trueheart. I don't know who that is. Picked up a couple other potions that are during this event, I guess. So Mysterious Tremor Shards. Chance to apply movement-triggered area damage to your target as it attacks you. Persists through death. Health regeneration increased by 3%. Persists through death. And then we've still got the movement speed and the melee ranged and spell haste increased all as well. So a lot of really good buffs for people who are leveling. But yeah, I mean, technically we, for the sake of argument, we've basically played for an hour and 15 minutes yesterday and got this guy started and up to what, level 14. And then when we started today, we were level 14 or level 15, one of the two. I don't remember. I think I think we got to 15 yesterday. And then today we started at 15, and then we got all the way up to level 30. So we gained 15 levels in essentially 3 hours. That's a little slow. Again, if we had been not doing like the quest stuff and trying to get our new mount, we probably could have just gone straight heals and just started spamming dungeons left, right, and center. Turning in the quests that are in those dungeons, because there's a lot of quests here in Wrath of the Lich King for all of the dungeons that you can do. Most of them have at least one quest. I think we should have just flown there ourselves. It would have been faster. But, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I think we're going to make this set. Let's look at weapons. Do we have any weapon that kind of goes with... I mean, Molten Pugilist Fist kind of does. Look at all those fist weapons. What about one-handed axes? Anything that's on fire. We want fire. I mean, that's kind of on fire, right? Wow, there's level requirements for transmogging? Bro, I hope we can transmog that set. Doesn't say I can't. Yeah, there we go. We'll do Avel's Incendiary Shanker, the dagger, because that will go with that set really well. Now let's go look at shields. We need a fire shield to go with that. Wow, we don't have one? I mean, we could do this one. It's not the greatest. I do like the Void Touch shield. That thing is pretty dope. Huh. Yeah. I think we'll go with Shield of Unyielding Woe for that. And then we will definitely call it a night. I've got some other stuff I got to get done tonight before I can head off to bed. So we're going to go right here. They're inside here. We're going to turn that in.
Light be with you. Well met. King's honor.
Not going to be accepting that. Well, I don't know. Is that a... No, it's not. Okay. I was going to say, if it's a primary storyline thing, we could do it. And then the other one is right in here. Right? There you is.
Hello. What brings you here?
Okay, there we go. Time walking vendor. I didn't know there was a time walking vendor in here. Hold up.
What's happening? Great to meet you.
Relive the expedition to Aldwar for 500. No thanks.
Hello.
A frozen journey through time. Okay, that's what that's called. Got it. Okay. And then I can buy from him. That's a companion. Okay. I mean, if it looks cool, I would do it, but... No, that one looks pretty dope for, like, a priest. No. No. Oh, we might pull everything together to get the flying carpet. Nice bow. Hammer gun. Ooh, I like that staff. That's worth buying for transmog purposes. Then there's another mount for 5,000. There's this mount for 5,000. There's that mount for 5,000. There's that mount for 5,000. Jeez, man. Reputation, reputation, reputation. I don't care about any of that. There you go. You finally get to items. Trinkets, boots. And those are relatively inexpensive. We could buy up whatever we need there, but we'll outpace that stuff very quickly. So yeah, that right there, I would definitely do. I wish it was a multi-person mount, but we'll wait. I want the look. You happen to do exactly what I want. There we go. Sets. We want this one. Ooh, why? Why is it not letting me do the whole set all at one time? I have the whole set. I know I have the whole set. Right? Isn't it called erupting? E-R-U... E-T-I-N-G. Don't have a tabard. Don't have a shirt. Gloves. Belt. Ooh, I don't have the belt for that one. Okay. So I'm missing one piece to that whole set. Interesting. That works. But then we figured out that what we want is a dagger. And it is that guy. Because it goes with the set, right? And then for the shield, the only thing that we have that kind of fits is that one. Yeah. Alright. So, whoa, that's expensive. Why is it gotta cost so gosh dang much, man? Alright. I'll send money to this guy at some point then so that we can transmog this the way we want it. But that's going to be it for this, guys. I will catch you tomorrow. We'll still be leveling this guy as fast as we can. Trying to get as much as we can done. Send me to... Oh, that's the raid. So yeah, we will definitely continue on. As you can see, though, we're getting the 20% increase for the Winds of Mysterious Fortune, plus the extra gear that we can possibly get. There's chances experience potions drop in that thing, by the way. And on top of that, we now also get the Knowledge of the Time Waves, which can increase a total of 30% of our XP on top of that. So you can get a total of 50% increased XP up to level 80. So that is what we're working on here. I don't know if we'll stay with the healer build till we hit 80 and then go elemental. I don't know. We'll see what we're doing. It may depend on if I'm playing with my brother or Devin or whoever else we play with. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. If you are interested in seeing more World of Warcraft content, please make sure you subscribe to me. It's the best way to know when I go live, because that's what I do basically every day, with the exception of Thursday, or like yesterday where I was sick and I just couldn't. Because I wouldn't have had the energy, and I could barely talk, and I was constantly falling asleep. So yeah, yesterday, not good. But outside of that, I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate everything. Stay safe out there. Be nice, everybody. I know with everything going on in the world right now, especially here in the U.S., it's real easy to be angry all the time and take out that frustration. But be nice to your fellow man. It's the only way we can get rid of all of this hate. And then on top of that, stay legendary, heroes. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.